Most people think an estate plan is just about having a will. Well, there's so much more you need to know. And if you don't know, you might be missing a key step. What's up? I'm Corlandos Scott, founder of Pinnacle Law Firm, and we help you protect your legacy and keep your family out of court and out of conflict, two of my most hated C's. Now, estate planning can be a complicated process, but today I'm going to break it down for you into 4 essential steps that'll help you create a complete estate plan. Plus, stick around because at the end, I'll reveal a secret step that most people forget, but it can make all the difference. Now, step 1, assess your assets and determine your goals. Now, this might sound straightforward, but you can't plan for what you don't fully understand. You need to identify everything you own, your home, your bank accounts, investments, retirement plans, even personal items like jewelry, collectibles, that fishing lure collection you have. But it's not just about making a list. You also need to consider what you want to achieve with your estate plan. Do you want to minimize taxes? Make sure your kids are taken care of. Protect your assets from creditors. Well, by setting clear goals, you're laying the foundation for a solid plan. Now, next up is choosing the right people for the key roles in your estate plan. Now, this might be the most important decision you make. You'll need to select beneficiaries. That's those who will receive your assets and the stuff you leave. But it doesn't stop there. You also need to choose an executor who will carry out your will, a trustee if you have a trust, and a guardian if you have minor children. And here's where it kind of gets tricky. These aren't just like ceremonial titles. These roles come with real responsibilities. Your trustee needs to be someone you trust implicitly, someone who's organized and financially savvy. And there's even ways to split it into different roles so you don't just have one person handling everything. But your guardian, that should be a person that shares your values and be prepared to step in at a moment's notice. Now, picking the right people can mean the difference between a smooth process and a family feud. And like the great philosopher Jay-Z said, nobody wins when the family feuds. Now, with your goals set and key people chosen, it's time to get the paperwork in order. You've probably heard of some of these documents, right? A will, a living trust, powers of attorney, advanced healthcare directive. Now, each of these serves a specific purpose. A will outlines who gets what and appoints your executor. A living trust helps avoid probate, which is the court process that can tie up your assets for months, probably even years. Now, power of attorney documents, they allow someone to make financial and healthcare decisions on your behalf if you can't make those decisions, if you're what we call incapacitated. And finally, an advanced healthcare directive lets you specify your wishes for medical care if you're not able to do it. Now, without these documents, your wishes might not, I'll just say probably won't be honored. And the people you care about could face unnecessary legal battles. Now, finally, let's talk about something that might save you from a lot of headaches, and that's consulting with a professional estate planner. Now, I get it. Corlandos, you're a lawyer. This is so self-serving. These days, also, it seems like you can get everything online. But here's the thing. Using one of these services online, like, I don't know, Rocket Lawyer or whatever the latest, hottest online make your will thing is, there's a downside to it. Those services are kind of like baking a cake using the instructions on the back of a cake mix box. Sure, you can follow the steps and you might end up with something that resembles a cake, but will it be the kind of cake that you actually want to eat? Well, at least for me, I'm going to say probably not, because baking is not my area of expertise. Well, in the same way, you can follow the instructions on a DIY estate planning website, but the results might be far less palatable than what your family and loved ones are hoping for. Because estate planning isn't just about filling in blanks or checking off boxes. It's about ensuring that everything you've worked hard for is protected and that your wishes are followed through without a hitch. And that's where professionals come in. Estate law is complex. Seriously, it's like trying to bake a souffle while reading a French cookbook. But a professional estate planner can help you navigate the legal maze and make sure everything is legally sound and tailor your plan to fit your unique situation. They'll also help you avoid common pitfalls that could turn your family's inheritance into a legal quagmire. I don't know if I've ever used that word in casual conversation, but there it is. Well, before we get to that secret step I mentioned, I want to hear from you. Have you already started your estate plan, or is all of this new to you? Does it sound like I'm speaking Greek? Well, drop a comment below and let me know where you are in the process. All right, secret step, regularly review your estate plan. I know it's not the most exciting thing to do, but it's incredibly important. I mean, life changes, marriages, divorces, births, deaths, even changes in the law, they can all impact your estate plan. I should say they all will affect your estate plan. So I recommend reviewing it at least every 3 years, or really whenever a major life event occurs. This way you can be sure that your plan still aligns with your goals and that your wishes will be carried out as intended. Now that you know the steps, the most important thing to do is to take action. So click the link below to book a free consultation with us at Pinnacle Law Firm. Let's get your estate plan in place today.